I'm thinking of using this YouTube channel mainly as a visual journal of sorts. It'll cover moments from the development of my TV show, which is a sports drama about tennis and our times. Broadly, each episode is going to cover one conversation I'm going to have with someone from the league and a writing decision I'm making along the way. This week, I'm talking to Ariel, who's a comedian that has his own comedy club here in Toronto. And on the writing, I'll be talking about the core thought that the show is going to be based on and why I think it touches on something that's relevant to all of us.
Ooh, battery level 1%.
To start off, who are you and what do you do?
My name's Ariel Kagan, full name, and I'm a comedian and comedy club owner. I own the Backroom Comedy Club in Toronto. If you're in Toronto, come check us out. Like a real classic comedy club, no censorship, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just classic stand-up. And we're the only pro comedian owned and operated comedy club in the city. So it's like we're more plugged in probably than the other clubs, more on the pulse. So we're getting all the best acts early. Before their names, right? And that's and we're like a gym, so like comics who want to like work and test stuff, and like we're the best place for it.
Nice.
We encourage that, you know.
Cool, very cool. What kind of place does like tennis hold in your life? When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 29, so that was 8 years ago now. But I broke my ankle in that, and so there was like a year and a half of like not really playing in that. So I'd say 6 years I've been playing.
Okay, cool.
But self-taught, never played. I played it like once or twice as a kid. A friend took me to courts just to be like, really for anger management. He was like, you're shit. He's like, you're in a bad mood. He's like, I got the perfect thing for you.
And he brought you to tennis?
He brought me to tennis.
Okay, shit.
And we were both terrible, just moonballing it out, smashing it. Because it was like, we're just smashing it or whatever, not trying to actually play. But I really enjoyed the catharsis. And so I was like, okay, let me dive into this.
Yeah.
He actually brought me here when they weren't this nice, when they were gravel courts.
Are these new?
Yeah, they redid them last year.
Hey, shit.
So, yeah, and so I just started playing, and then the more I started playing, the more I liked it, the more I got into it, the more I wanted to improve, the more I wanted to play better, and so I just kept going.
Right. So, what kind of place does it hold in your life? What do you think?
It is the single most important thing for my mental health.
Yeah?
Like this week, I've been in a bad mood all week, and I didn't play any tennis. Last week, I was in the best mood, and I played 3 or 4 times. So it's like, okay, in terms of social, it's giving me people like you and I now know each other.
Yeah.
We've only hung out like this is our second time, but like.
And you like drove me home.
Yeah, but like now I'd be like, yeah, if you texted me like want to hang out, I'd be like, yeah, let's try it.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
Like so, it gives you that social. That is so important to human beings, right? Like to being a human, it's like, yeah, work is cool, but like it's like no, we do all of it for the social and like being part of whatever, like the tribalism that we go back
Exactly.
to. So tennis gives you that.
Yeah, like a league would give you that, right?
A league gives you, yeah. Like I have way more tennis friends from last year than the year before.
Yeah.
The year before, I was like struggling to find a lot of people to play with, mainly because I play in the day and everyone has jobs. Losers. We got 4 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I
4 minutes. Does this help?
That helps. Yeah. If there's anything else you want to...
I don't know. If you've never played tennis, try it. You might not like it. It's a very hard sport. I did learn this. This is something I'm joking about on stage. Did you know tennis adds 10 years to your life if you play it regularly?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, I don't want that. I don't want to add 10 years to now. Now I'm old, now I can't play tennis. So I added all these 10 years for what? Like, there's no reason. Like,
it's a funny bit.
So I can sit around and watch other people playing tennis? That doesn't make sense.
That's funny.
Like, I got into tennis because I was angry and suicidal, not because I wanted to add 10 years to my life. I was just doing it because I wanted...
And I've seen people playing till they're like 80, man. Like, they play till they're old as... which is cool.
That is cool, yeah.
You know?
They get that big racket, you know the one?
No, I see.
It's like it's literally made for old people. It's like 110 head size.
No way.
It's softer on the touch. It's like,
Wow.
it like doesn't cause as much problems to the arms.
Oh, and like the shoulder and stuff.
You can get the soft balls. Actually, I have some of those.
Oh, cool.
Those are good for warm up.
The one with like the dots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Training balls.
Okay, cool. Appreciate you.
Oh, we.
My first instinct was to go more in the documentary space because that's what I had freshly made. Because these are real people and the story is so real, that's what I thought would be the right idea. So I started reading more about how the brain and the body works in sports, what our limits are. One of the main books that I was reading was Endure by Alex Hutchinson. I was thinking of using it as central themes or maybe some of the structure for the documentary that I would make. After a few months, I then turned all of that material into a show I was calling Redline, which was based on this term that people use in tennis sometimes, where they say that this player is redlining his game. He's playing at a certain level which is so high that isn't exactly, sustainable. But I was interested in figuring out how someone can push to that level and how that would impact their personal life as well. But the more I wrote it, the more I felt like that was starting to go away from the initial inspiration that I kind of had for this show. Because it's not like I was an athlete or even pretending to be an athlete, and I don't think anyone in the league kind of sees themselves as an athlete either. Rather, it's about something else. So I went back and kind of started thinking about what the inspiration was and why I was struggling to kind of put my finger on it. For my undergrad, I actually studied English literature, and one of the books that had stood out to me was called Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace. In that, there's 3 parallel timelines. One is about this gifted child. His name is Hal Incandenza, who plays in a very selective tennis academy. And while he's gifted, he's also extremely addicted to weed. That complex relationship was really interesting to me because the author never really told you what to feel about it. He kind of gave you the raw material and the variables, and the kind of interpretations that he would provide through the events that the character would be in would be really, really interesting. It would open up a lot of thoughts about addiction, about performance, about the relationship. And as I kept reading the book, the core insight that the show would be based on started to hit me more clearly. The feeling I had when I first wanted to make the show was directly related to a certain core need that I am now realizing. And that core need was to give my life meaning. After a few years of success in India, I was back to square one in a new country with a collapsing film industry and AI just around the corner. My inner journey in this tennis league let me show up to something consistently and gave me control over something that would give me joy when I would win and a desire to improve when I would lose. And it's actually that which carried over into my professional life, where I kept believing and I kept looking for answers to these impossible problems. With this show, I want that resolve to be the emotional spine of the whole show. Maybe it's after losing a close family member. Maybe it's entering your 30s and realizing that the party life is starting to leave you, and that is the only joy that you used to feel over the weekends, but that's no longer something that gives you joy anymore. Depression, addiction, kind of everything in between. Tennis becomes a conduit for all of these thoughts, and specifically for our desire to find meaning. And given the fact that I actually love tennis, it's going to be way more fun for me to execute. With everything going on around us, we've been numb for so long, and that numbing, at least for me, has created so much anxiety. Will we lose our jobs? Will the planet implode? Is there another fucking pandemic coming around? But if we don't actively engage in these dialogues, if they can convince us that none of this holds any value, this is a waste of our time, and if people in tech decide where the money is going to go, who's going to get a basic income, that sounds like a pretty terrible world to me. From the next few episodes, I'll be back to writing this show properly, which I haven't done in some time. I've been setting up this YouTube series and focusing on my day job. In the next episode, I'll be talking about the genre I'm using to explore this show. Some call it speculative fiction, some satire, some call it elevated drama. I'll get into it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.